100 years ago, men were forced to fight for their country, to bring back some money for their family, to become physically as well as mentally strong, so that their family could strive in the future and they can become better and stronger. Every single day, they would improve themselves in any way possible, without question. Fast forward to today, and young men are depressed for absolutely no reason. They say that their life is so hard because they do so much, right? Because they have school and they don't even get good grades because they don't even do the homework. They don't have a job. Maybe they do, but then they skip it sometimes and they just waste all their money on absolutely nothing that just gives them small pleasures temporarily. They say that their life is so hard, their parents buy everything for them, and oh my god, I'm in a first world country. Somebody help me. They complain and they said that their life is so hard and that they're depressed, and they use this as an excuse to not become better and stronger. They like to say that they go to the gym, but they don't really do anything. They might go like once or twice every few weeks and call it a day. They do all this, and yet they do nothing to better themselves. And I'm sorry to say this, and I'm pretty embarrassed myself, but my generation of men is one of the first generations with absolutely no purpose whatsoever. This is why so many men are low testosterone losers with no abilities. They're anxious, they're depressed, and that's what they like to call it. And they use this, as, like I said before, as an excuse to not become better, as a shield. Instead of saying, oh yeah, I'm a loser, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm pretty lazy, they're like, oh no, I'm depressed, so you have to be, I'm the victim, so you have to feel bad for me. And depression is real, so you have to feel bad for me. Therefore, people nowadays advocate for body positivity, that we're all beautiful because they're soft, little pricks that don't like to face reality. And as modern society continues to evolve, more and more young men continue to become more and more weak. Because just think about it. 100 years ago, why were men so much stronger? They didn't kill themselves as often, and they actually thrived. Because they had a purpose. Because they were forced to become stronger physically as well as mentally. They had to go to war. They had to lift heavy things. They had to become stronger. Not only just their body, but their mind as well. They had to bear with having to kill someone, take a life, having to go to work, especially when they did not feel like it, and go back with a purpose, with a mission. And they did this all. They put in the hard work, especially when they did not feel good, because they knew that they had a mission, and they knew that they had to go back to their families, their wives, their children, and they had someone who depended on them. And this is what made them so strong. And why the testosterone was so high, because they were strong masculine men, which allowed their family to thrive. Because the reason why so many young men today are so fucking useless, they have no purpose, they don't hit the gym, they have no discipline, they have no goals, they're not ambitious, they're skinny fat, and then they're like, oh my god, I'm so soft and I'm depressed, like somebody help me. Like, they're so fucking useless. It is because of this. It is because of such easy, comfortable lives that people have nowadays. And I'm saying this like just like that because this is the fucking truth. And if you don't like facing the freaking truth, then I'm sorry, but this is how it is. If you like to listen to those people that like to cope and then make a false reality instead of actually facing the truth and be like, oh no, like depression is real, like depression is so common nowadays, like we must feel bad for them. Like, oh my god, we're so helpless. If you're tired of doing that, of being that helpless young man, because I'm speaking to you, a young man that's tired of always being the victim, of being so weak physically as well as mentally, looking like a little boy, a little girl, you must change this. Make your life harder. Make your life have a purpose. And people are like, oh, I haven't found my purpose or my passion. It's not about finding your passion. Don't believe all this bullshit that you're told at school. Discipline yourself. This is where everyone must start. This is where real strong masculine men start. By disciplining themselves, by building their physique, doing things that are uncomfortable, because discomfort is what creates a man into a man. Discomfort creates men. It forces you to grow. Do this physically as well as mentally. Step outside of your comfort zone. Go outside more. Hit some push-ups. Put your body through discomfort. Like, it kills me to think that so many young men have never even gone down and then done 10 push-ups in their life. Like, how do they expect to thrive in life whenever they don't even have the discipline to take care of themselves? To do 5 fucking push-ups, like, come on. Do not become like the modern man. Become stronger, genuinely, and improve your life instead of listening to all this body positivity shit that the modern world wants to shove down our fucking throat and make us weak. Genuinely improve yourself. Meditate, read, journal, make more money, build your physique. Do things that will actually help you and build yourself in the future. Put in the hard work, especially when you do not feel like it. Delay gratification. Sacrifice all the pleasures that you've been indulging in. And genuinely become stronger, just like your ancestors did. And trust me that all these depressed thoughts, all this sadness that you get, it'll all go away. Because there's a reason why you feel depressed at times. Because you don't deserve to become, to feel good, because you haven't even put in the work. You didn't even take care of yourself. How do you expect to feel good whenever all you do is sit around, watch Netflix, play video games, eat junk food, and do absolutely nothing for yourself? It is simply common sense. Like, it sounds like common sense, but most people will just simply won't do it. Because genuinely take a moment and imagine the life that you could have. You looked in the mirror and your physique was strong. Your mental health had significantly improved. There's no more depressing thoughts anymore. Take a deep breath. And you've reached peace. And life is a million times better. You read. You learn how to make more money. You start a business. Or maybe you just make more money. You hustle harder and you see the results. And life is amazing. Maybe you could be different. Maybe you can actually go through this route. The route of most resistance, which is harder. But it's so a million times more rewarding. Think about this and do it for your future self.